What is the definition of republic?
What is the fate of Mandrega?
One more concept of economics is JB's law, which says production creates its own demand. Can you elaborate?
10 years ago, India used to be amongst the top producer of cotton in the world. Why is it not able to produce that much cotton in the world?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Pakshal,
Yes, sir.
is it, I pronounce it correctly?
Sir, it is Pakshal.
Pakshal. What does it mean?
Sir, in Jainism, Pakshal means Abhisheka, where we pour milk and water on the deity. The process is called Pakshal, sir.
That is Prakshalan, not Pakshal.
Sir, Pakshal it is called.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, is it in what? Which language? It's in Nepali, it's in Prakrit.
Sir, it generally Pakshal is in Sanskrit, but the translated version in Hindi is Pakshal.
And you have an interesting surname as well.
Yes, sir.
Some kind of a story behind it? Why would somebody could call secretary? And if you are deciding about something that call yourself president, why secretary?
Sir, actually, my great-grandfather was secretary of Jain religion in our locality. So, because of his selfless service to the community gave the title to the family and it became our surname, sir.
Oh, so in a republic, you're getting a title from the hereditary thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, what is the definition of republic?
Sir, a republic is a country where, sir, the leader or the person ruling is elected by the government, and sir, the will of people is represented through political leadership.
Are you sure you want to say the same?
Yes, sir.
So, Pakshal, you have taken economics as your right?
Yes, sir.
I can see that you studied from IIT Kanpur. You went to IIT Kanpur to study BSc Economics.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm sure you're the best person to tell me. Recently, Donald Trump and his aide actually kind of very openly said that it is duty of duty of India or Mr. Modi to please me, to keep me happy. This is what he said. And obviously, he was referring to buying less oil from Russia. Give me the economic aspect of it. Why it is so important for us to buy oil from Russia, one. And second, what is the state of sovereignty if a head of the state of a different country says that the India's incumbent, Indian Prime Minister is supposed to keep me happy?
Sir, firstly on Russian crude part, sir, we need Russian crude for our energy security. So secondly, Russia has also been providing crude on discounted prices. So it is also helpful for us in saving forex. So there are estimates that even $1 of reduction in crude oil prices at global level saves Indian forex rupees 10,800 on annual basis, sir. So it is very much important for us to get cheap and discounted oil, sir. And secondly, the energy security aspect is very important for Russian oil. So we had scaled up to 25% of our crude from Russia. And because today it is a major share which is coming from Russia, and that is why, sir, it is much important for India to continue buying Russian oil, sir. Sir, regarding President Trump's comments, sir, firstly, sir, the facts are very clear that India has not reduced its oil imports from Russia. Sir, yesterday's data only, yesterday's newspaper report only shows that India's purchase of crude oil has jumped to a 6-month high in last month, sir. So we have been importing a substantial amount of crude oil from Russia. Sir,
Can
second,
it increase percentage terms as well?
sir, there was decline for 3 months constantly, but sir, last month it has increased, sir. So in percentage, some currently also we are like importing 24% of our crude needs from Russia, sir, in last month if we see. So given President Trump's comments, sir, he is known for his transactional style of diplomacy and his use of social media platforms for engaging with person. Sir, it is generally not I won't say, sir, it is diplomatic for a head of state to comment such on another head of state. But sir, given his transactional and such nature, sir, that is why he had said, sir.
Can we condone that? You're demeaning the entire nation. I may dislike Mr. Modi, but I would not let Mr. Trump demean our Prime Minister.
Sir, in diplomacy, sir, there are two things, sir. One is our interest, and second is what a person is saying, sir. Sir, firstly, what he is saying is not reflective of the facts, as the data itself shows that he is saying something he is saying is not reflective of fact. So, secondly, India has clearly stated its position that Indian decisions are based on market dynamics. Sir, in last 3 months, we reduced also to some extent. If Russian oil, then it was based on market dynamics because the price of crude has fallen, and it has nothing to do with American interest or America's direction to India. Sir, our strategic autonomy is intact, and we have clearly communicated that in our statements also, sir. So I would say, sir,
Does it also mean that we should push further for what is called as de-dollarization of world economy? Because de-dollarization of world economy cannot take place unless India takes some lead.
Sir, while de-dollarization as a concept is a good thing, but sir, there has been a gradual progress in this thing. But sir, we also need to think of what after de-dollarization. Sir, if it is currency denominated by yuan, which is going to get preeminence in the world, then sir, we are against de-dollarization in such cases. Sir, we are in support of multilateral currency system also. So that is why, sir, India is promoting internationalization of rupee and not promoting de-dollarization as such.
Fine, thank you.
Okay, Pakshal, Madhya Pradesh is your home state?
Yes, sir.
You don't like it?
Sir, I like it.
Then why do you don't want to go there?
Sir, mainly the decision was based on past trends. So from past 8 years, there were no insider vacancies in Madhya Pradesh. So based on trends, I thought that
Even if you give a choice, there's no vacancy, you won't get it.
yes, sir.
Where was the problem?
Sir, but in that case,
See, you have said no. Had you said yes, if there is no vacancy, you would not have gone there.
sir, in that case, I won't be able to put Gujarat in that zone. Sir, that would get skipped. That is why, sir, I thought of since there are no insider vacancies in Madhya Pradesh, so I thought of putting Gujarat in first place in my zone, sir.
Okay, and you have inside information that this time also there is no vacancy.
Sir, no inside information, but sir, being an economist, I thought that trends would stabilize and trends would tell for themselves, sir.
Okay. What are sin goods?
Sir, sin goods in economies are private consumption goods, sir, which have very negative externalities. So they are harmful for society at large, sir.
For example,
So, for example, tobacco, cigarette, alcohol.
so how it is relevant for budgeting?
Sir, firstly, sir, there are recommendations that on sin goods, sin tax should be given, sir. So very high rate of revenue can be earned by government through sin tax, and sir, sin goods are generally discouraged by government through awareness campaign also, and sir, through higher taxes also we kind of discourage consumption of sin goods.
So shouldn't we ban these rather than earning more revenue from it?
Sir,
It's like a policy of prohibition or getting revenue from the sale of alcohol.
Sir, globally we have evidence, and sir, academic evidence is also that whenever a complete ban takes place, then sir, the economy moves underground, and there is a large amount of black economy which gets generated. Sir, because of which, sir, firstly there is loss to the government, which is there, sir, which we might also suffer, which we might not care also because of consumption. But sir, in black economy, for example, there is spurious consumption item which generally get promoted and which is harmful for health of people also.
In Bihar, prohibition has been successful to a great extent.
Yes,
Gujarat, it has been successful.
yes, sir.
And the economies have not gone down.
Sir, the economic argument is not that much, but sir, main argument is that black economy is prevailing in Gujarat and Bihar also, sir. Sir, and also spurious liquor which has infiltrated in small towns because of the ban. So that is major cause of concern.
Okay. Interesting. What is the fate of Manrega?
So government has reformed it and named it BBG Ramji Bill.
Can you tell the full form?
Sir, Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rojgar, and so one word I am forgetting, Gram Bills.
Okay. And my last question is, what is proxy war?
So proxy war is a situation when a country does not directly engages in war, but uses its proxies. For example, if we take the case of Iran, then it has proxies like Hezbollah, Hamas. So instead of directly engaging in war with Israel or Lebanon, and it uses its proxy to engage in war. It funds them, and
Why to go that far? You could have given example of India also.
sir, we do not acknowledge any proxies that we have.
No, no. We are not affected by proxy war?
Yes, sir, we are affected by the proxy war. Sir, Pakistan uses LET Jaish-e-Mohammed as its proxies to attack against India, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I think Bakshal, going ahead with the same question, better to continue. What should be our options? Should we go for Sindhu too? Similar thing? A lot of people are demanding.
Sir, our stance has been measured. Sir, if there is another terror attack from cross-border, then, sir, Operation Sindoor has just paused and it could be begin at any instant, sir. If there is any heinous attack on India and the source is correctly identified as Pakistan state.
So what happened to the Red Fort attack? After that Red Fort, there was a attack in Red Fort. That car blast was there.
Yes, sir. Sir, on that, sir, mainly, sir, government is currently investigating the issue. Sir, there were also local organizations which were involved in the attack, and sir, local civilians were also involved. So, sir, currently investigations are ongoing, sir.
So are there any other options also, or you think that the hard attack, similar thing should be repeated?
Sir, firstly, my view is, sir, India has tried all other options which it has, including diplomacy and reaching out to our international partners. Sir, but sir, the deterrence has not been established. So, sir, something like Operation Sindoor, which uses hard power and establishes a deterrence where they suffer losses for doing something on Indian territory. So that is far feasible option because, sir, Pakistan has also has have to feel the cost of doing something like this on Indian soil, sir.
So you have filled IFS as second choice.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Tell me if you're there posted in some embassy and a question comes during some discussion and all about the bulldozer tactics and other encounters in UP.
Sir, the Supreme Court has clearly said that such acts are in violation of rules and order. Sir, it has also formulated the guidelines so as to ensure that no such incidents take place in arbitrary conditions or arbitrary actions are taken by the government. Sir, if all the laws and regulations are followed and proper notices are given.
So that will be your response?
Sir, if due process is followed, then there is no issue.
No. What will be your response there?
Sir, response would be that, sir, in Indian case, the courts are vigilant, and that is why they are ensuring that due process is followed and no arbitrary action is being taken anywhere, and no illegal house is being demolished. Only due process is followed, and after which, sir, demolitions take place in India.
Okay. Then you could also add democracy, media, human rights.
Yes, sir, definitely.
And all those things are there because India is a different country. It is not a autocratic country or some country where anything can be done. Should India join a regional comprehensive economic partnership (RCEP)? Why we are not joining it?
Sir, recently I was reading an economist view, and he was of the view that India's best decision in last decade was not joining RCEP. Sir, firstly, the reason is that currently China is having excess capacity and it is dumping its exports in developing countries. So, for example, RCEP in ASEAN was in RCEP, and today we are seeing that ASEAN's manufacturing sector has been obliterated by China.
So so we are not joined RCEP, but see the trade imbalance with China. So has it made any difference whether we are signed or we are not signed?
Sir, that is the point, sir. If we would have joined, then trade deficit would have increased much more larger. Because, sir, currently we have options of imposing anti-dumping duties, countervailing duties, and there are tariffs on Chinese goods. Still, they are dumping so much, and they are price cutting their exports. Sir, if the safeguards won't be there and if we would have signed RCP, then the disaster would be much larger, sir.
Okay.
Paksal, since you are an economic student out and out, your optional is economics, you have studied economics, you love to write and read about economic discourses. I would like to talk mainly about economics. For the starter, let's have an easy question. Who is called father of economics?
Sir, Adam Smith is generally called.
So, do you know which subject he used to teach?
Sir, he used to teach philosophy, if I'm right.
Philosophy, moral philosophy.
Yes, sir.
So, how a moral philosophy teacher or professor ended up becoming father of economics? What is the relation between moral philosophy and economics?
Sir, generally it is said that philosophy is mother of all the subjects. And sir, what he taught was individual interest would lead to economic interest for the society. Sir, what he taught that if every person works in his self-interest, then sir, economy would function very good, and sir, no government intervention would be needed in such cases.
So, selfish interest would lead to common benefit for all.
Yes, sir. That was his philosophy.
His philosophy, okay. Are you aware about John Nash and his theory? What it is? Because in relation with Adam Smith.
Sir, John Nash gave game theory where he highlighted that when individuals focus on like self-interest only, then sometimes best outcome won't come, and instead something like prisoner's dilemma might occur.
Can you explain that prisoner's dilemma in context of Nash equilibrium in brief?
Sir, prisoner's dilemma is a classic case of 2 x 2. Sir, where there are two persons who can either be convicted by saying that I have committed crime, or be left if they say that I didn't commit crime. But sir, in this case, sir, there is one condition. If one says that he has committed crime and another says that he...
So, do they cooperate or compete? As per this Nash equilibrium, what would be the best outcome?
Sir, best outcome is Nash equilibrium is generally they both end up competing, but best outcome would be that they should cooperate. Then they would be getting lowest punishment, but instead due to self-interest they end up...
And what is happening in current times in society or in international order? All of us are facing some sort of prisoner's dilemma. And are we competing or cooperating?
Sir, same could be taken the case of WTO. Sir, all the countries benefit by lowering the tariffs, but sir, currently since one country has risen the tariff, then all are competing on tariff terms, sir.
Good. One more concept of economics is JB's law, which says production creates its own demand. Can you elaborate?
Sir, it says that supply creates its own demand. Sir, it was a classical... he was a classical economist, so he talked about classical times. Sir, in that time, sir, there was barter system which was prevalent. So in barter system, sir, we would create any good only if there is demand. Sir, I would create chair only if there is demand for chair. So supply will automatically create demand for itself. Like so, his saying was that supply would only be created when there is demand. So if someone is demanding chair, then only I would create chair. So it was a situation of barter time when supply was only...
JB say who gave this theory, he existed in what time? In which time frame?
So exactly, I have to...
He belonged to barter system, means he belonged to an ancient era.
Sir, his economic theory was for barter system. Like it would have worked more better for barter system.
Okay, and how John Maynard Keynes improved on the theories of Adam Smith?
Sir, firstly, Adam Smith's theory had completely disregarded the role of government and the demand side of the economy. So what Keynes did is it brought in government, where in case of pandemics or recessions, government could be a lifter to the economy. It could like improve the demand in the economy, and through its fiscal spending, a multiplier process can run in economy, and through which the economy could revive. So he was like first to bring in demand and government's role in the economy.
Thank you, Pakshal.
Pakshal, you are from Dhar. Dhar lies in which administrative division of Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, in Indore, Sambhag.
Indore. And Indore was in news because of one incident that had happened. What was the incident?
Sir, 16 people have died because of drinking poisoned water, the contaminated water supply.
And Indore is also was in news earlier in previous years because it used to generally get very high ranking in the Swachh Bharat Sarvekshan also.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think? What is wrong with our Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and all these cleanliness drive that we are not able to prevent the mixing of the sewage water with the drinking water? What has went wrong?
Sir, firstly, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has certain parameters, and in all the parameters, Indore has performed very well. Sir, if we see visibly, then there is no dust or garbage on the road. So, secondly, 100% door-to-door collection is there in Indore, and sir, waste management is also 100%, where we process and recycle the waste. Sir, on that parameters, Indore has worked good, but sir, water quality is not a parameter under Swachh Bharat Sarvekshan, and sir, because of which, sir, there were some issues in water quality. Sir, I think that, sir, it was a governance failure on the part of municipality, where it was its responsibility to ensure that clean water is given, but it was not able to do that.
Okay. And Dhar is part of the which physiographic division of Madhya Pradesh?
So it is part of Malwa.
Malwa division.
Yes, sir.
Malwa division is which type of a plateau? If we talk about Malwa plateau.
So exactly, I'm not getting the question.
Okay. Acha, Malwa division is when we talk about Malwa plateau, it is is situated between which two mountain ranges?
Sir, between Vindhyas and Satpuras.
Okay. And what type of soil is present there?
Sir, black soil is done.
Black soil, suitable for.
Cotton cultivation, soya bean cultivation, and wheat cultivation.
And what are the main problems of cotton cultivation in Malwa?
Sir, firstly, yield has been declining in current times. Sir, secondly, since GM cotton was introduced in 2013, sir, today we see that pests have become superbugs, and there is return of pests. So again, yields are declining. So thirdly, India's MPs and Malwa's production has also declined because people are shifting to other crops like soya bean in the area.
10 years ago, India used to be amongst the top producer of cotton
Yes.
in the world.
Yes, sir.
Why is it not able to produce that much cotton in the present time?
Yes, sir. Currently, we are importing cotton. Sir, for second consecutive year, we will be importing cotton. Sir, the main reason has to do with technological progress. Sir, while we adopted GM cotton in 2013, sir, after which no technological progress took place in cotton seeds. Sir, because of which today pests have developed as superbugs, and sir, yields are declining currently. Sir, secondly, other crops are more remunerative. So because of which, sir, farmers are also shifting towards other crops.
So the second reason which you gave, that puts the blame on the farmers because other crops are more remunerative. While the first reason which you gave, who would you put the blame on that India is not able to adopt the technology?
Sir, it is collective failure of all of us. Sir, it is failure. While the research institutes have given new varieties, sir, there are new inventions like HTBT cotton, but sir, approval is pending, and sir, delays in approval is what leading to technological stagnation in cotton productivity, sir.
Last question to you. You have worked for the blood donation.
Yes, sir.
Why do we see that such a strong hesitation in organ donation in India?
Sir, there are both demand side reasons and supply side reasons. Sir, on demand side, sir, people are not aware about organ donation. Sir, firstly, there is lack of awareness. Sir, secondly, there are some religious beliefs also, where we have beliefs that person's soul won't get mukti if organs are donated. So there are certain myths which are prevalent. So secondly, on the supply side, if we see, then the infrastructure is not there. Sir, organ donation, if I want to do also, then sir, in small villages and towns, so there is no facility to donate organ. So that is another major.
Thank you, Pakshal.
Okay, Pakshal, it was nice talking to you. Your interview is over.
Thank you, sir.
So let us start this feedback drill. You're happy with your performance today? It's going to be your first interview at the UPSC, right?
Second,
Second. What was your score last time?
so 182.
182. That's what I guessed. So, despite 182, you didn't get the selection. So, it was a marginal thing when
Sir,
you got your mains cleared, right?
yes, sir. Means like last year, last to last year, there were 11 marks gaps between last rank and my number. Sir, mainly the performance was on lower side in mains.
And this time, your mains is better than last time?
Yes, sir. As per me, it is better. Sir, last year I concentrated wholly on mains only, so I think that it must be better this time.
Okay, both the general studies and optional?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because to be honest, I mean, I was looking at your, responses and all. There are very little things I can suggest. You're doing good. Okay. So you're already doing very good. Almost on all parameters, we generally, not just in the technical terms, but overall in PATSI, it's been a school of thought thing. One is that, okay, these are checklists. So that is one way, but checklist takes you a certain place. Maybe 175 is maximum that the checklist can take you. Thereafter, it is the overall impact of the entire interview. So you're doing everything right as far as the checklist is concerned. Your walk-in is good, sitting posture is good, voice level is good, speed sometimes appear a little faster, but overall voice clarity is there. Hand movement isn't there. Eye contact is very good. So all these checklist things you're doing very well. Also, your content. See, there are not many students with the economics background coming with the economics as optional, right?
Yes.
There are many students coming from the economics background. There are some students coming with the economics as optional, but matching the both in the same person, not rare, but it's not very common.
Yes.
So, and you'll be having this interview just after the budget. So everything will converge to economics and understanding of economics. So prepare as much as you can. But right now we can see that you're prepared your economics well. Generally, we were able to. In fact, it was lopsided in the sense that too many board members asked questions from economics, but still you were able to engage with most, which is interesting. Not just the economics as a solo discipline, but also the economics interaction with, for example, the society, international relation, and things like that. So that part is also well prepared. And the problem here is that once you have crossed 170, 175, then reaching from 175 to 200 is always difficult, because then you'll have to struggle for each increment, 1 mark, 2 mark. Then the small things start mattering the more, right? Because you have done the big things already. So overall, I'm saying that you're doing everything right. If you can bring that X factor somewhere which can push you beyond 195, then it is only your style that can do it. Don't try and copy others. Try and have your original style. Keep it that way. And also, don't take too many advices. Okay, so it's going to matter that your originality will matter the most, because advices can take you only to 175, 180. Thereafter, it's your own personality that's going to matter. So everything else, more or less, is in place. It's all about content now. So make sure that how well you. There's just one small suggestion overall in the content thing. Somehow it appears that most of the time your answers are technical. Wherever there is even when there is a possibility of a human touch, you let the economy rule the answers. There was so much. I'm not saying it's bad. It's your discipline. Obviously, you're going to have that perspective. But then putting in that extra human touch, worrying about the marginalized, worrying about that is also economics. That's not out of economics thing, but all those developmental economics things in Gujarat and the prohibition and things like that. Okay, it's there are economic, but then talking about how it is so important in the social perspective is also makes economic sense, because if you, for example, let alcohol flow on the roads, then who will suffer the most? That's important. It's not just about the question of economics. Who will suffer the most? In case of Bihar, it was the reason that the gender perspective of alcohol. And I'm mainly suggesting that maybe bringing in that sensitivity to marginalize will further enhance your personality. That's what my understanding is. Okay. Other things are in place. You want to ask something?
No, sir.
Sir, ended. Economics is your strong point, but bringing other aspects, polity, sociology, then that gives or policy, that gives say that you are a material for the civil services. Okay, like liquor question. Main thing is social. The impact it is having, why it is continuing.
Right.
So and one few terms which you use, which probably you can avoid. Economy doesn't go underground. You said economy goes underground. Economy, it comes down there little. It comes down. That's all. Similarly, in the Indore also, you said a very strong word: governance failure of the municipality. See, this thing has just happened. Probably it needs to be looked into. And already some inquiry might be in progress. So you can have said this needs to be looked deeper, and impartial inquiry should be conducted, and responsibility should be fixed. But without whatever you know from the media are not the full facts. From that jumping to the fixing responsibility, that will be, you are getting over influenced by media.
Similar thing was in my case also, like diplomatic situation. You just have to say, okay, sir, we have an open system, judiciary is independent, media is there, human rights commissions are there. One odd incident that is always inquired and necessary actions are taken. That's not all. You don't have to go too much into it and the only one-sided, right? What sir has also said, the same thing. They don't go by, just be neutral and what is the correct, constitutionally correct, that has to be there, right? Otherwise, you are very good.
Very good.
I think you have potential to go better the score of the last time. You have,
मालवा का पार्टी
हाँ, बाकी ठीक
बाकी ठीक